What is adultery? Alex Morgan turned and stared at his future wife, Anna, as she asked the question. Jesus, Anna, do I have to explain? Well, yeah. I don't want you to divorce me for making out with another guy under the mistletoe at a party or dancing intimately with someone after a few drinks. Why a prenup for adultery? Don't you trust me? Yes, but I saw my dad lose his company, his kids, and his pension when my mom cheated on him. I'm not saying you'll ever cheat because I know you love me as much as I love you, but my mom said she loved my dad too. I saw the pain and felt the grief when my dad moved out. I don't want that for my children, Anna. For me, this is the deciding factor, no prenup, no wedding. Besides, in a couple of years, when he retires, the company will pass to me, and I have to protect it from litigation. They were sitting in Alex's apartment, where she had moved 5 months ago after he'd proposed. The wedding was planned in 5 months, so he had kept her on her toes, talking about the exclusive relationship and the prenup. It was late, and Anna was showering after a night out with some teachers from her middle school. She had already told Alex that she was tired and not ready for sex. She pulled out her smartphone and was answering texts when he called her over to the kitchen table to talk about the prenup. What about my annual July trips to Cabo with B and Track? Are you telling me the rules would apply even in Mexico? What the _ are you doing in Cabo to ask a question like that? You said all you do is swim, play sports, and read books. Hell, Anna, you went to Cabo a month before you moved in with me. We may not have been engaged, but we were exclusive for 3 years before that. He was really starting to get angry and was trying to cool down. She noticed it too. Forget about Cabo. I'm not sure I want to have all these new rules about what I can and can't do in my life, so you're going to have to forget about the prenup. They're not new rules. When we started dating seriously, we promised each other that there would be no one else. I guess you and I have different ideas of what exclusive means. I want to know the truth now or the wedding is off. Have you had sex with anyone else since we promised to be exclusive? She hesitated before answering. You're the only man I've ever loved, baby. No other man has ever come close. I'm going to bed, and we can talk tomorrow. No, we'll talk now, and you'll answer that question. She had never felt such anger from him before. He pushed his chair back so violently that she fell off it and landed on her bare butt. She felt her robe fall open and tried to close it before he saw the red stains on her bare breasts and the inside of her thighs. Oh my God, Alex, I can explain. It's not what you think. He gasped in shock and reached for the glass of water on the table. Taking a small sip, he rested his head and elbows on the table, contemplating what had just happened. She reached out and placed her hand on his shoulder, but he brushed it away. Get off me. Undersir. You don't want to hear how I feel about you right now. Tears rolled down her face as she realized the beautiful life she had planned was vanishing into thin air. I just wanted a little weirdness before we got married. Tonight was awful. He used a condom, and it didn't last more than a few minutes of foreplay and sex. I didn't even let him kiss my mouth. When we get married, all of this will be behind us. I love you very much. I'll sign a prenup. He leaned back, took the prenup, and tore it to pieces. There's no need for a prenup because the wedding is off. And when you leave here in an hour, I never want to speak to or see you again. You're free now, __, and you can sleep with anyone you want in Cabo.